So, hi there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you. And yes, Transport Fever 2, we're carrying on from where we left off. Well, we moved on a little bit since the last episode. Sort a few things out and just get things running a bit more smoothly. You'll see a few changes here at the harbours. We've got an extra port here. This is because we've got... I got Ahmed Abad, I trying to pronounce that right, hooked up. It was fitted, I put in passenger, and it's also got fuel coming into it as well. We've increased the number of ships on the oil line. One of the big changes we've got is here, and I had a little competition on Twitter after we released the last episode to see if anyone could spot the mistake that happened, and it is I put a cargo harbour in instead of a passenger harbour, and for ages afterwards I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't work. And as you can see, as soon as I got it hooked up, we've got loads of passengers now waiting, so it proved it worthwhile. We've also changed to trams here, and also the trains have been updated. You got a chance to see two of them at the same time. So we've got a new model of train. It doesn't affect the speed of the passenger lines because at the moment the carriages can't go any quicker. But on things like the fuel lines, it means that one, we can take more cargo, but also means we can run less of them. So we're running more profitable. For example, you can see the bigger trains coming in, going off now with to Taichung with fuel. But also on the trains coming in and out with oil, like so this one now, 84, it'll make about 1 million when it arrives. So that's all good. But yeah, it's all running smoothly. Our loan's fully repaid off. So we're going to start spending some money and adding some new stuff in. So join me after the intro and we'll get started. So today's episode, we've got two goals. The first one is we're going to get these farms into use, getting grain across the food factory. And then the second one is going to be Pune, and we're going to getting some cargo and increasing its size as well. So we're going to that's our mission with this one. And the reason why I say I'm going to do it this way is if you look, we've got quite a few farms in this area. So this is where we've kind of really got to make use of it. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to put a cargo here. I'm going to we'll put it in with two terminals. Mainly because I think we're going to need, in the future, we're going to need to put an extra boat or two in. So we're going to put this here. I'm going to try and get it, I want it hooked up to that road. Actually, I think we want to turn it a bit more, because eventually we might want to use the outside lines as well. So put that there. Now, if I do this, it should mean that's hooked up. This one isn't, but we'll get that hooked up in a second. So we've got that. We'll also need over here, we're going to have to put a cargo. Now I should just be able to add it to there. Yeah, let's try it this way. So we need to add, we'll put the two in, because we'll need them. So we've got a passenger harbour and a cargo harbour. Which is just going to bring that one up. Is it that one? Yeah. There you go. So that. Now the advantage with that, of course, is it hooks up straight into that. So if we bring the food across, it'll go straight into that factory. So we're going to, excuse me, tickle your throat. We need a route. It goes from there to there. And we're going to call this Tycoon grain shipping. Straight that, and we'll put some ships on it. I'm going to go for this one because it's slightly cheaper to run. But I'm going to put 5 on it because I want lots of grain coming across. Now that, see, instantly I started grain going to the harbour. But we've got this one here as well. I want to get it hooked up as well. So we need cargo point there. And there. Nice and simple as that. And that's Tycoon Grain Road 1. Right, so we need, I think, right, I'm going to be putting a road depot in here anyway for something later on, so we'll put this here. Buy vehicles. It might seem a lot for that short journey, but I really do want it just getting as much grain as possible. So you should be already starting to see come on. Why aren't I seeing any there? It's telling me it's shipping, but we don't see it yet. We'll figure that out. So that's that part. Now, once we've got it made, of course, we need to start shipping it. This is where we're going to head over here. And we're going to configure this. Like so. That should give us another port there. And if we look at this, we can see most of it's going to go into this area, which is being covered mostly by the shipping anyway. So nice and handy, and any others will probably be shipped up by the other freight line, the freight road line for the fuel. So we want to go to, is it that one? Yeah, Sapporo. Nice and straightforward. Oh, I forgot to name it. When's food shipping? Nice and straightforward, nice and simple. And we'll put 3 of these on it, because I don't want it all going to When's, the food that we're bringing across. Ah, there we go. It is actually now saying that there's grain on here. I'm saying as it's building up slowly, and as the ships arrive, hopefully we'll get more and more and more. But again, what you'll find is there'll be, this will then up its production. Now, Taichung needs food, so that's the other place I want to get some of this food going. We have a second platform here ready. What I want is it to come out like that. And hook into there. Just waiting for this to go so I can turn this into a flip switch. And we need a signal there. Now, what this means as well, if it'll actually let me move, there we go, is over here we need a train platform. Or do I take it straight down to here? No, we'll take it out from here. So, I'm going to hit the pause button. I'm sorry, you're going. And we're going, no, take off bulldozer. Configure. We need some tracks. And we need cargo platform. Is there room to get one there? No, that's too big. That's too big. We'll just get one of those in. So that platform can now take cargo. You're going. Is it that one? No. Take off bulldozer. Cool, map times I'm going to bulldoze some of this stuff. Right, want a cargo hub. Oh. Makes it a weird shape, but I'm not going to argue with it. Put street access on that side as well. Done. So we've now got a cargo point there as well for the food to arrive to go into the station. And what we'll do is we'll utilise this one. Go from there to there. So this will be Sapporo food transfer. Simple as that. We'll put 10 on there. Because again, we want to make sure plenty's going across, so that's that one. Then we need the beast. So we need, oh hang on, before we do that, we need to make some changes here. Right, we have to play it forward a bit because I need to get this train out of the way. Are you into the station? You are. Pause. Right. There. I just think it's time we double track this. Actually, we do it that way. Right, that's that bit done, and this line can then come across, hook straight into there. So that means it's now double tracked all the way. And what we'll do is we'll cheat with this one. Is we'll tell you to go all the way out to that far line, like that. Double switch it there, there, and there. Means you can get that. Means that it's now got access to all of those lines. Signals. Oh, right. Right. So we want. There. Why aren't you telling me the signals? There. Doesn't always make sense, but yeah, we got those. Oh, now you show me them. And I don't need them. Let's put that back on. So we want a train. One of those with 10 of those. Bye. And I haven't set up a line. Oh dear. Right. New line. From here to there. Tycoon food rail. Go. Yeah. There you go. That'll be him coming out of the depot shortly. Actually, we're going to put. Where did that line? Okay, I'm sure I put one there. So that should start bringing food across from various places. I'm sure I just saw one food being put here for pickup. His production is going to start getting ramped up once he starts getting food. You've got no passengers. You're off a grain. Right, what have you got? 70. So as this will ramp up with time, and of course we've got other ones we can bring in. But you can see how quick money's coming in, because that's us back over $1 million. We've spent nearly 7 million in that, what, 20 minutes? So, yeah, and food's waiting there now for shipment. I said, as you find me quite, I've kind of been sat around here a few times watching the transport going out, because it's just so good with us seeing all the different people coming out this in and out the station, onto the passenger lines as well. I said, it's just one of those things with this game you find yourself doing. I mean, how much food have we got sat there? Well, not much. Yeah, you're not shipping all of it. We've got a ton of grain here we can ship as well. I mean, potentially you could ship that across by boat as well. But yeah, oh look, our HQ is just suddenly growing. Company scores up to 17. Is that moving forward? Why is that paused again? I'm sure I took that off at start. And there's the amount of ships in this area here. Considering it's quite a tight area, especially these ships here that I've got to seem to manoeuvre. You've nearly got a full load. How are you doing? You're shipping nearly all of it. You're hardly shipping at the moment. But again, with time, I think that will all ramp up. So I'm happy with the way that's kind of growing and developing. Let's just put it on fast forward for a little bit. I kind of want to see this bit, and of course at the moment a little bit of heavy traffic around here. But it'll all space itself out. Which one are you? You're a passenger ship coming from whence? You're the one we're waiting to see. I'm also curious to see how much money this ship makes. So I mean, it's what, nearly 75, just over 75,000. He's arriving. Whoa, look at that, nice chunk. Bang, food into here. I mean, it is on fast forward. So that's good. Have we got any sat here? Not yet. I know why. I know why. Right, over here, we haven't actually got anywhere to deal with the food. So let's put another truck stop in there. A delivery zone there. Going from there to there. Taichung food delivery. Buy vehicles. Oh. Won't be long before we have the money. There we are. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, what we got? Tycoon exchange. Oh, have I put the wrong vehicles on? Right, let's go back here. Let's do that. Yeah, that kind of makes more sense. Yeah. So I instantly got a warning that I'd put the wrong vehicles on because they couldn't complete the route. That didn't make sense to them. Why could truck stop to truck stop? Not good for passenger vehicles. But that should have increased then things at this side. Yeah, so you can see more food's now being coming onto this. Production's up. Because production's up here, that means we're going to have more supply to all the other bits and pieces of food. Now, I also want to get a train going out to Yekaterinburg. Now, this is where we also already have a second platform. No, we don't. We have one platform. So we're going to make alter here. And we want another freight. Like so. We'll put him there with just for the fun of it. Also, if you look, this now gives us a path straight. So I mean, I'm going to put truck stop here and a delivery there. And that'll be Yeka food delivery. So that one's nice and straightforward. Where's the road vehicle depot? By every time I go to do it, it's just as they're taking the money off us. But soon bounces back. Now, if you look at it, it's in our earnings, and now, we've probably made the money back that we've spent on all of this. It's just the additional expense each time. Right. We want that one. We want a train that goes from there to there. And that's the Yeka cargo train. Right, so we're going to need finance. One of those with that. There was that one. Yeah. So again, that means we'll need more food coming over here, which means we need more grain coming in. So I'm going to put another couple of ships on that line. I just want it constantly bringing grain in. Actually, I don't know if that's the one. Where is it? Two more ships on there for now. Because this then should hopefully start up in what it's bringing. So again, you can see it's increasing that. You're already maxed. And it probably won't be long before we start thinking about how you bring transport across from that. So that's increasing the food. So that means we've now got food going to from not just Sapporo, but Yekaterinburg, Vents, and Taichung. Have you got? Where's him? Yeah, he's got a little bit of food going in there. So that will all increase the the potential of what our cities are doing. So that's all good. Right. Pune. What I want to do here is get this city working a bit more efficiently. First thing, let's get some transport sorted out. That line there, I want a road across there. Oh, money again. Oh well, they built in some roads themselves. That's good. Always good when cities start taking it, because it saves me money. I want start getting some people moving around here. So we want and it's again trying to help, well, kind of force it into growing a bit as well. And that's the Pune Loop. I want you. So as soon as we get that money in the bank, we will spend it. And there is method for all this, for what I'm going to do next. We're also going to put some more vehicles on that line. Because again, I just think it needs it. So that's going to, this is in there. This is going to be, we want to see this grow, because at the moment we're on 110. So how are we going to grow this place? Is it that one? Right. So here we've got, that's going to come into use fairly soon as well, I think. Logs turn into boards, turn into tools, which can go straight into Pune, and then also can go to Ahmedabad. But also we've got a machine factory here, which can go to Pune and Sapporo. So that means these ones will all start suddenly having everything they need, plus Yekaterinburg. So again, it's just getting the things we want. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me, I've had a bit of a cold lately. It's just gotten into coughing a bit. Right, so I'm going to put it on pause a second. I'm going to borrow quite a bit of building to do. The first one I'm going to do is here. We're doing this by train, or the first part's by train. I want you with 2 tracks at 240. Oh, I want you there. Why am I doing it that way? Because eventually I might need boards coming out this way to go out there. You, I want, again, I want it that way. Go there. And then I want another one over here. Now I'm going to have to alter this road. And again, it's thinking of like the next steps for thing. Take you up like that. Am I? No. Right, let's put you there. On a road like that. Okay, let's work this out. So, railway line. So we want you coming from that platform to that one. I love how they automatically snap in this new version. Right, let's just do that. Okay, why are you being a nuisance? Right, like that. And then from there, right. So that's that. I'm going to put you over here for now. Like so. Oh, we need some signals. We won't need many signals because there's not much heat. We need tracks first. We need to do that. And we probably won't need them, these bits in the moment. But of course, the bit is if I don't put them in now while I'm in the habit of doing it when I start, then what happens is, of course, you start firing multiple trains down line and you wonder why they don't work. Okay, so we need a signal there, one there. Right, I'll do for now for those. You've got to go from there to there. Pune lumber rail 1. You from there to there. Pune lumber tool machines. And when we need one more thing down here, I just want to check we've got a little bit of coverage. Right, want no, it's not machine. Just realised that the line's named wrong as well. That one. Right. So that should complete the circuit. Let's start with this one because I can get those out of the way because I'll put the demand on. Right. I'm just going to use these for the short because it's short delivery. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. By that, that's going to go on that one. And then I have to run it to get some more money. That should be enough. Buy vehicle, one of those with 5 of those and 5 of those. The reason why I only need 5 is because 10 trucks of logs will be turned into 5 trucks of boards, which will be turned into 5 trucks of tools. So that should, in theory, complete that circuit. So you can see the logs are already getting ready. We paid. Oh, didn't quite get there in time. So yeah, take a little bit of time for those to bed in. And then of course as it gets bedding in and we get the money, we'll ramp it up so that eventually we can start, because we've got other treat forests we can pull stuff into. So eventually it'll be a train taking, boards across and another bringing, planks, tools back. potentially the one that goes bored could go out to pick up stuff, trees from there, and bring those trees back. That might be actually a good plan. Or even we get them brought in by road. Just watching this money, hopefully it'll just start, hopefully going over the 0 mark. As I said, we've got 2 lots of, all these new transport lines, just starting to bed in. Here you go, he's going to bring in some money. So that line's already in profit. And therefore boards start being made. We'll go over and have a look at these ones, how they're getting on. How much food we got sat over here? No, it's that one I want. So yeah. So they're happy because they're now getting a spore food not been... No, it's not dented the food. Still not quite getting up to the production. But you can see that you've just started seeing the town develop. Tycoon saying you're now getting food as well. I'm really happy with that. Let's have a look at our cities. Size. So Taichung, Sapporo, Wenzhou. We're still Mumbai's. There's still a few bigger ones than the ones we're using. Missions are mediocre, poor, but you can see the growth in these ones. So if we start hooking up some of these other ones, I mean, you've got Mumbai and Kochi. Oh dear. Mumbai and Tokyo. See, there's refineries over here. Oil. So we might actually come over here and oh, look at this, all this oil over here. So we might start doing some work on these ones, start getting these growing. Because there's a perfect sea route between the two of those. There's actually already a road route. That could be fun. Maybe do that in the next one. And then start hooking, we'll get them running, and then get them hooked into this network. I want to get that train line completed. But yeah, money-wise, it's starting to come together. Let's have a look. There's all our lines. Man, look at all that already. Taichung fuel line's the one costing us money at the moment. So, a lot of this new stuff is just not paying for itself yet. Yeah, you got the Sapporo crude line, 2.5 million. So I need to probably do some work on these ones, get these optimised a bit more. So I'll have a look into that between now and the next episode. Actually, we'll just quickly do that. Still not quick enough. Go on, see if we can get one done before the end of this episode. There we go. So yeah. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're playing the game, how, if there's things that you've spotted that might be helpful to know. Sometimes always like having some feedback from you guys. But if you're enjoying it, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't already done so, please leave your comments below. But until the next episode, bye bye for now.